Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. It is an historic occasion.
Historic.
Actually historic because I was talking to Dylan the other day. Well, I think it was yesterday. I was like, Dylan, people want to see you.
Yes.
People want to see your beautiful PewDiePie Scandinavian ma. They want it now, and I was telling him we gotta get you a webcam for the podcast because I have one. We're gonna do that eventually, pretty soon, within the next couple episodes of the podcast.
Like order it on Amazon, like probably tonight. Honestly.
Oh, yeah, no. So maybe even next week you'll be seeing us with webcams. But for today, this is the second time I'm gonna say this. We're gonna be doing a Gecko Moria versus every one of the supernovas. Like we're going to see how prime Gecko Moria is up against every supernova. It's going to be a versus battle. Me and Dylan are going to do that tomorrow after work. We were going to do that like 20 minutes ago before we got onto Google search, and me and him like actually started, like going into our autistic epitome just tangent, and we're like just talking about other things other than the source material, and then we get to these tier lists, and we are gobsmacked. Okay, I'll put it, okay, so I'm OBSing right now, and I have Photoshop up. But this is what like the Google thing, because I was like, let's like look up the supernovas so that we can just visualize them. So when we go to do this video, we could be like, oh, this is how this one is faring against Gecko Moria. This is how this one is faring. We saw this.
This isn't even the worst one either.
Dude, this isn't even the worst one either. This is just the one we're starting off with. Oh, God help this poor soul, bro. God help this poor fucking soul. Who in their right mind would do this?
There's about like 3 correct placements here on this tier list, and it's Luffy. Sorry, there's only 2. It's Luffy and Drake, because Zoro deserves to be an S.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is Urouge an A? Why is it
B?
Bro,
okay, like Urouge is an A because like there was a period of time, and probably still now, the One Piece community was. The moment they saw Urouge's Sabaody, Dylan, like, I swear to God, they were sucking this dude off. They saw his ability to absorb brute damage as something. Oh, that's so crazy. He could absorb damage and deal it out. He's invincible. He's Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I mean, come on, guys. Look at him. His fruit's not good, dude. Like, okay, you could absorb brute damage, right? Like, okay, that might have been a counter to Luffy an arc ago.
Yeah.
Or 2 arcs ago, because it doesn't matter if you can absorb damage. If Luffy punches you with a Conqueror's Hockey punch, you are dead. You are dead.
No shot, yeah.
And not even that, bro. Screw the Conqueror's Hockey stuff that has just been recently unlocked. Just the advanced projection hockey that destroys your insides and turns them into goo.
Yes.
You think Urouge is protected against that by his...
No shot.
No. Urouge's fruit is, I knew this thing was gonna get outscaled easily. Also, like, you guys saw Urouge just get one-shotted by Kizaru. This dude cannot absorb anything besides punches.
Like, yeah, like literally any swordsman would
just cut him in half. Like, you think that he's going to absorb a Mihawk slash and turn that into power? You guys are fried. Like, the whole One Piece community thought this dude was a god. He doesn't deserve to be in any A tier list. Like, I honestly feel like on a good day, like, Killer might be able to deal with that guy, and I'm a Killer hater.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the fucking Snack fight that did it. It's because, like, we finally were experiencing, like, commanders.
Yeah.
Snack was, like, one of the first commanders ever mentioned besides the ones that we knew about from the Marineford War. So people were like, yo, Urouge be the commander.
Oh my God.
So Urouge doesn't deserve to be up there. This is the funniest part, though, and this is the part, like, that literally made me jump out of my fucking seat, Dylan.
This is terrible.
This is
a crime.
He put Killer over Beje.
Dude.
Killer is one man versus Beje's entire crew. Beje is the one pirate in the whole entire series where you cannot talk about him in a 1v1 scenario. When you're fighting Beje, you're fighting the fire tank pirates. Yes. They live inside the motherfucker. Killer is one guy. There is the entire pirate crew of the fire tank pirates he has to 1v1 on top of Beje himself. On top of that, Dylan, Big Father is
a
top...
castle.
Dude, no, it's not just a literal castle. It is top 5 most durable fruits in the series. Yes. It is able to tank the entire Big Mom family, not just Big Mom.
Yes.
For
crazy.
A long period of time. Killer wouldn't even scratch. Like, he would not even
chip a stone off or something?
Big Mom is capable of Conqueror's Hockey advanced punches, and I feel like She probably was borderline, must have been doing that to Beige, considering how pissed off she was. She must have been punching him as hard as she could. Because, like, bro, Big Father mode is goated for that. You don't understand. Big Mom is gotta be, like, probably, like, top 3 brute strength characters.
Oh,
top
dude.
3 easily.
Yes, easily.
Like, the only other contender is probably, like, Garp.
And, like, Kaido.
Yeah, like, that's it. Because Gold Roger was a demon, but brute strength-wise is not gonna be...
I mean, if we're talking about alive, I would also probably put White. I mean, like, just series in total, I'd probably put Whitebeard up there, too.
Oh, yeah. Whitebeard's just the world's strongest man. Yeah. I feel like he could lift a boulder of any size. But Big Mom is just, like, the giant thrower. Like, that's her thing, brute strength. And the fact that Beige was able to just tank the entire family, bro, Katakuri included. He was shooting his goop into Beige. He was gooping Beige up. Hawkins is a bitch boy. He deserves to be on the bottom of every list. Get him all the way to the bottom. Actually being bitched on by, like, probably multiple Straw Hats. Brooke is beating Hawkins at this rate, dude. Like, Hawkins is horrible. Bonnie deserves to be low, but what in the flying fuck? Like, when was this made, and how many drugs was this person on to put Kid and Killer and Law below a poo? Bro, whatever you are smoking, I'm gonna need some of that, because this is crazy. Okay, well, you guys have seen enough of this one. This is laughable. Let's see, what's the other one you wanted us to do? Is this it?
No, this one.
No, it's this one, this one. Oh my fucking... This is atrocious. Oh my fucking Christ. How are you gonna post this, dude? Like, what's your home life like for you to post something like this? You are really a troubled person. The 2 pirates that belong in S tier are Zoro and Luffy. I would argue that Kid has not done enough yet.
I would say he's on the verge.
He's on the verge. He's just one Big Mom fight away from being there, if we're gonna be real. He's just not there yet. It's like just what he hasn't done. I know what he's capable of. It's just what he hasn't done yet. For that reason, Kid has to remain at the A tier. Zoro has been on the roof.
The only 2 that were actually doing lasting things, like it wasn't
the
really
other
lasting,
people were tickling them. The other supernovas were tickling them, dude. If we're gonna be honest, like, the scabbards might have been doing more damage than Killer was doing, like, for sure. For sure. And then also, like, Kid has got to learn how to use Conqueror's Haki, advanced Conqueror's Haki, and, like, that's the reason why Luffy has to get Gear 5th, is because Eustace has also got to get advanced Conqueror's Haki and like go towards Yonko level. That can't be Luffy's only power up. Him getting the Conqueror's Haki thing, that's light work compared to what we're getting. Like, you guys thought we were just getting an advanced Conqueror's Haki reveal? Like, that's a funny joke. Like, you really think dude, we just recorded a video an hour ago and I said the exact same thing. You think Luffy is going to learn Conqueror's Haki, the technique, the advanced technique, and then beat Kaido with it? That's like Kaido's game.
He already lost to Kaido.
He lost to him. Like, he's not gonna go back up to that roof
and just
like,
do the same thing again.
No, that's Kaido's game. That's his realm. Kaido's been fighting that way for ages.
Listen, Kaido was also saying himself, like, oh, your technique is lacking. Like, he's literally saying to him,
dude, his technique is lacking, bro. That is Kaido's realm. Like, you cannot hope to beat him in that realm. Like, it's very cool that you mastered that, and like, that's a thing you got now. That makes you an Admiral competitor, but not an Admiral beater yet. You're not even an Admiral beater yet. You're an Admiral competitor when you enter that realm. I was so overacting, like, I was so naive, because when he first did Red Rock, like, I was like, Admiral competitor. Okay,
that was still crazy, though.
That was crazy, of course. Like, it was, but bro, like, Oda's one-upping us.
We didn't know anything.
Dude, we knew nothing, because Oda's gonna one-up us with the advanced Conquerors, and then after that, he's gonna one-up with Gear 5th.
Or something, Awakening.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy, or Special Paramecia.
Dude,
Wink, wink, wink. Special Paramecia. But yeah, dude, whoever fucking made this, and also another disgusting example of Urouge at the top. Like, dude, you're going to see this again and again, Dylan.
And then the most horrible thing about this is our boy at the bottom.
Oh! Bonnie?
Putting hot. Okay, listen.
Dude,
come on.
This was made before Wano.
I was gonna say this had to be made before Wano because we literally saw this, like, dude.
But like,
this wasn't even fair.
Dude, even if this was made before Wano, this is still so unforgivable on so many levels. Like, I did think X Drake was goated. Like, I like X Drake as a character and his design more than actually, like, how strong he turned out to be. Because, like, we really did think X Drake was gonna be goated, but like, the most he's done is like dunk on a poo, and everybody should be able to dunk on a poo. A poo's a counter is like some fucking wet, like damp cloth you put in your ear.
Yeah.
That's his counter. You could put a headband, a tight headband over
Exactly.
your ears, and you could beat Apu. Like, Apu's devil fruit is so trash. The fucking chapter before they revealed his weakness, I was like, they better not say next chapter that you can just put on earplugs and counter this dude. And that's literally what they did. Apu is trash. He had a high bounty, and everybody thought he was kind of lit, and I did too. But as soon as I realized that his devil fruit counter isn't superior hockey or like superior will, it's earplugs. Earplugs. Like, it's trash. His fruit is trash. I'm sorry. Unless he gets like some awaken, which he never will, because his character and his fruit is trash. He's a backstabbing snake. Nobody likes him, and he's just meant to get dicked on by the other cooler characters.
Yeah.
He was meant to be slayed by Zoro so that Zoro could be a supernova slayer, because like Oda loves Zoro, and he just wanted to make it apparently clear that Zoro is not supernova captain level. He's not first commander level. He is putting Odin level scars on Kaido level. So he is like Odin level.
Yes.
He's Odin level.
Wherever that is.
Wherever that is. It's definitely
somewhere
over
between first commander and somewhere below admiral.
other than like the goated first commanders like that are clearly admiral level, like late games ones like Marco and Beckman are definitely admiral level. Beckman probably maybe even beyond that. Like Beckman is almost Shanks' equal. And then who else do we have? Shiryu I would like to think is admiral level, like or close to it.
Yeah,
I would like to think, because he's like the warden, the jailer of Impel Down, which is on the same level as the warden. I would like to think, like, it's highly implied that him and Magellan were very close to equals.
Yeah. I think, like, the only reason Magellan could, like, put him away is because of his fruit, if I remember correctly.
Well, yeah, for sure. Like, Magellan's definitely, like, was stronger at the time, but now Shiryu has basically found a purpose. He's left jail, and he's been, like, dick riding Blackbeard. Yeah. So he's got to be like crazy strong now, especially.
And he also has his new
weird decision to give him that fruit though. Like, how is that fruit interacting with observation? Do you think it counters observation?
I don't know. I'm sure that it will. I doubt you'll just be able to use observation, know where he is. I'm sure it like does more than that, and I'm sure you have to have like really strong observation to do that or something, or maybe like I don't know, maybe because they're invisible you can't like sense them at all. I don't know.
Well, but if we ever get that fight, perhaps like, you know, me really theory crafting here, but like Zoro has to learn like future sight in order to defeat him and become like a Rayleigh parallel where he masters all hockey as well, because you know he clearly is like a Rayleigh parallel.
He has to if he's gonna fight Mihawk.
Yeah. Do you think Mihawk has future sight? Dude, probably.
Maybe, dude.
Probably.
No, dude, he has to, bro.
Like, dude, he's Hawkeye, Takamohe,
Exactly.
like, however you fucking say it, Mihawk. Okay, this is one.
This one looks interesting,
This is one. We're just dragging this one over here to start. I saw the top of this one.
I saw the top of this one,
Okay,
too.
fuck. I'll have to screenshot it because it's not like a real thing. You got, buddy. Let's see what you got. Okay, I see Snack here. This is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun.
Dude, wait, hold on. What are these? Oh,
Okay,
this is a very interesting.
Okay. So let's start at the top. Let's start at the top.
Okay, Roger. Makes sense.
Roger is in my headcanon, Roger's the strongest character. There's nobody stronger than him.
Yeah,
like in Naruto, there's like the first Hokage, who's the god of shinobi, but they have a couple characters who eventually surpass him. I think like Roger is the first Hokage of One Piece, and the only person who has any chance of ever truly surpassing him is Luffy.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to, obviously.
But, like, only Luffy. Like, I don't think anybody else... Like, they say that Whitebeard was his equal, but I think Roger, like, if he really wanted to... Like, if it really came down to that, you know what I mean? Like, if they really wanted to fight to the death, Roger's winning.
I'm sorry. I was just looking at this, and there's one terrible one I see.
Okay, point it out real quick. We'll just go straight to it. Okay. Is that Sabo?
That's Ace.
No, it's not. That's Sabo.
Is that Sabo?
That's definitely fucking Sabo.
Okay, good. I thought that was Ace for a second.
Ace is right there. Ace is right there. Ace is right there. Where's... Ah! Dude, look who's next to Zoro! Look who's next!
No!
No! You lost us in this one, bud. Alright.
Too good. This is
okay, so quickly, let me tell you why your opinion is trash. We also have like Germa here, which is interesting. Okay, so let's just start at the Supreme tier. I don't mind you putting Akainu in the Supreme tier because that's in a lot of people's headcanon. Like, Akainu is clearly the strongest admiral. He's clearly the strongest, and now he's Fleet Admiral, so he's gone beyond that, and he's probably matured and grown stronger. He's truly a Fleet Admiral character. He's truly, like, the raid boss of the Marines. Yes. I don't mind you putting him up there in the Supreme tier.
But Dragon?
And Dragon? I've never felt that way about him, but recently...
I think Dragon is probably strong, but I don't think he's that strong.
Dude, like, here's the thing. The revs are so weird because like their power range is so weird and varied and strange, and it's either that like Dragon cannot be more than Yonko level, or he is clearly like better than Yonko level. There is no way there's an in-between.
Yeah.
And I would like to think the Dragon is not Yonko
I don't think he is
level.
either.
I think Dragon at most is like Admiral
I
level.
agree. At most.
At most. Like, I don't rep the revs that hard. Like,
Yeah.
Sabo sparred against Fujitora, but Sabo's not winning against Fujitora. The fact that he's an apprentice of Dragon and he's able to spar against an Admiral says something about Dragon. I think that Dragon is an Admiral level character. He clearly has an understanding of this advanced. He probably can do the Conquerors hockey like Dragon Claw Fist.
I've seen like
He definitely has Conquerors at least.
I've seen this popular theory talking about how like Dragon was once a Marine or something, and how he was gonna like be an Admiral or at some point or something, or he was like slated to be an Admiral.
The Air Logia Admiral.
Yeah. And then he dipped.
Definitely either has the weather fruit or like so like that's one theory I've had where like I truly believe that Gold Roger, if he had a fruit, I've always believed he had the weather fruit.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I've always believed if he's gonna have a fruit, he's gonna have the weather fruit. Just because, like, if you're gonna have a Paramecia type fruit that's like fitting of his character, weather would be interesting and cool, and it would be something that could possibly compete and be on par with earthquakes.
I agree.
But then again,
100%.
But then again, like the way I'm like looking at Gold Roger now, I'm like low-key more convinced that he didn't have a fruit.
Yeah.
I
agree.
think it's like 60% he didn't have one to the 40% that he may have had one. Like it's
I
probably
agree with that. 60%
it's because
to
it's
40%,
super
I like that.
because it's super hard to write in a fruit that's good enough for Gold Roger. Like would they ever show it? Would they imply that he had one and never show it, do you think?
I don't know.
Because honestly, it would be a huge bitch, and it would
Like, I feel like if they were gonna show it, they would have to show him. Okay, here's a thought. Do you think we're gonna get any more like flashbacks, like the Odin flashback with Roger in it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that's the only way to tell.
Like to that
more,
extent.
No, we're probably gonna get something juicier. To be honest, like end game, like dude, like if this is how crazy
Like
Wano
once they
is,
like reach the One Piece and shit.
dude, like if this is how crazy Wano is getting, dude, like the end game of One Piece is something that we are not even gonna be able to fathom. The information that we're gonna learn about the old heads and truly what they were on is going to far surpass what we saw in this Odin flashback. The Odin flashback was something that
was an appetizer.
Dude, it's crazy to call it an appetizer because it's literally something that I never thought I'd see in my life.
It was crazy.
Like, if you asked me when I was little, if you asked me fucking 3 years ago if I thought I'd ever physically see Gold Roger the Pirate King fight like Whitebeard in that crazy
in that
Hokage level
clash.
scene like that, I would have told you not in a million years. I was like, I feel like Gold Roger is like a mythical creature, and
like,
we only talk about it.
Yeah.
We never really truly
like
learn his strength. Shanks and Mihawk are stronger than Big Mom and Kaido. I'm gonna say it right now. Big Mom and Kaido are very much afraid of swords. They're very much afraid of swords.
I think Kaido's biggest weakness is a swordsman.
Like they literally, like they're counters.
Exactly.
Like that's why when he had that that little moment when he realized Luffy had like the ability to use advanced conquerors, he's like, "You're as great as they are."
Yeah.
Which Zabak, Shanks. The person who literally cock-blocked him to Marineford. Kaido, as great and as legendary as he is, the man who's literally speed blitzes Future Sight like he is a demon, I literally think Mihawk and Shanks are the stronger Yonkos. And, like, you know, Mihawk isn't a Yonko at all, but, like, Mihawk is the unofficial Yonko.
Like he's one of those,
he's
like,
non-Yonko
he's
crew.
like, he's like one of the non-Yonko, like, Yonko
Dude, he's,
characters.
for all intents and purposes, he is Shanks. He is as strong as Shanks.
Yeah, I agree.
They're, like, even at
Dead
this
equal.
point. Like, they're
Dead
both the
equal.
mature... Mihawk is the strongest swordsman, but he can't be stronger than Shanks. So, therefore, they're equals, and they're, like, swordsmen. And, like, Mihawk... Fucking Kaido and Big Mom are so afraid of swords. Like, they were afraid of Zoro. Like, it actually got them worried.
Yes,
like,
dude.
what's that sword?
Yeah.
He's like, something's weird with that sword, Kaido. Watch out! You would have been toast. That's how I feel about Shanks and Mihawk. So, I definitely agree with that. So, you should definitely just put Mihawk and Shanks just a little bit over to the left, like, above Kaido and Big Mom.
But you know what's kind of criminal about this?
What?
Is that Garp is below him.
Oh, yeah, that is fucking
Garp
criminal.
should be... I don't think old Garp shouldn't be up here. Prime Garp would. Prime Garp
Actually,
would be supreme
dude,
tier.
no, fuck it. No, you should treat Garp like being still alive and still being able to walk and just do normal things as if Gold Roger is still alive. Like, old Gold Roger's still beating the Admirals. I don't give a fuck what you say. If Rayleigh was like fighting Kizaru at Sabaody, like on par, fuck what anybody says, and also pissed Garp would have killed Akainu. He would have murdered him. So Garp is just like if Garp is still
No,
alive
actually,
and he
I
has no
agree with that.
ailments,
I agree with that,
then you
actually.
should just consider that like a slightly less good Gold Roger that's still alive
Yeah.
with no ailments. Garp is insane.
He is insane.
He's insane. So yeah, that's actually not too bad with this list, but the thing is that Teach, I think he's weaker than everybody in this tier
I
list.
agree.
Even Rayleigh, like
I
on an
agree.
individual
I agree.
1v1 scale, like Rayleigh even now, like I don't care if you have the Guragronomy and the Dark Fruit, like it's Rayleigh.
Yeah.
Like that dude's a goat. Limbo tier, Marco, Luffy, Sabo.
I agree.
Very appropriate.
Yeah,
Very
appropriate.
appropriate.
High tier 1?
Ben Beckman needs to be in the top tier. Ben Beckman needs to be in the top tier because he is like slightly less good than Shanks. He's as good as the Admirals.
Yeah.
He's like an Admiral,
Yeah.
maybe even slightly better than the Admirals. Like Ben Beckman.
I would say some people would probably argue to put him in limbo tier, but I agree with that.
Nah, Ben Beckman definitely deserves to
He
be
deserves,
a top
yeah.
tier because Ben Beckman, he's a counterpart to Shanks.
Yeah.
He is the first commander who's closest to a Yonka. That's just what they say about him, so that's pretty appropriate. I like how they did Queen and Eustace are really appropriately placed.
I
actually respect
this is actually
this
more
list.
so. This is actually this is actually
What?
kind
This
of
list
agreeable.
isn't that bad.
This
This
isn't bad at all.
list isn't that bad, dude. We were actually roasting it. What? At first glance, I was roasting.
No, I think
the
it gets
fuck
a
out
little
of it.
bad at the bottom. Though.
Okay,
it definitely gets a little bad at the bottom.
It'll get a little bad at the bottom, but no, I love
The
where
top,
Queen is
the top
placed.
is actually
I
appropriate.
love where Queen is placed, but I also feel like Lucky Roo should be here. Just put like Lucky Roo up here, and then also Vista, and then is Jozu also in high tier?
Yeah.
They should both be in
I agree.
high tier.
I
They
agree.
should both be in high tier 1.
Ooh, this is interesting. What do you think about Boa being in high tier 2?
Cracker should beat the fuck out of high tier 2. He should be in high tier 3.
I agree. Yeah.
Zoro needs to be in limbo tier.
I agree.
Sanji is in high tier 2, evidently.
Yeah.
Well, technically, if he beats Queen, then he's going to be in high tier 1, just like edging his way up there at the bottom of the list, okay?
Yeah.
So, Snack, and the fact that Snack and Urouge are on the same level as Zoro, you should be put in prison.
Dude, what is this? Page 1?
Dude,
Page 1? Why is...
bro, this is... Why is... Dude, Prime Hyogoro, they have Prime Hyogoro here, which, like, isn't, like...
Hold on. What do you think about Ivankov being in here? High tier 2.
Bro, like, they're literally going with the Kuma Ivankov headcanon here. So, actually, let me just be real quick about this. Okay? Let me fix it. Is that Dofi?
Yes.
He belongs here.
Yeah.
Belongs here.
Yes.
Needs to be moved up.
Yes. Up.
Needs to be moved up.
Appropriate.
Appropriate. I don't know if she needs to be moved up or down yet.
Yeah.
Needs to be moved down.
Down.
Appropriate as fuck.
Appropriate, yeah.
Appropriate.
Yeah,
Because he's like a
appropriate.
monster.
No, appropriate, yeah.
Headcanon.
With hockey, above. Without,
no,
down.
even with hockey, because like, dude, Enel with hockey's still shit. He's still a shit fighter. Like, he just learns armament hockey. That doesn't make him innately good. That just means he's just knows armament hockey.
That is true.
Like, his fruit, you need to remember, like, lightning doesn't really affect people like that. Like,
No, you're
Garp
totally
would
right.
actually
You're
tank
totally
that
right.
and
You're
walk
totally
through
right.
it like
You're totally
Lehman
right.
Russ walks through
You're totally right.
fucking
You're
Magnus's
totally
fire,
right.
bro.
You're totally right.
So like, yeah, that's headcanon as
Yeah,
fuck.
no.
Enel's fruit is capped in the new world. Like,
Yeah.
lightning barely kills mortals. Like, he could barely, like, kill, like, mortals when he wanted to. They would, like, wake up a couple hours later. So Garp would actually be tickled. Crocodile had cannon, and I don't think you should be up there.
Yeah, I would probably move him
Sentomaru
down.
needs to go way down.
Yeah.
Prime Hyogoro, like...
The only thing Sentomaru has going for him is because, like, he technically knows projection hockey.
Yeah, but, like...
But that's the only thing, really.
Yeah, I don't really
I would
get that
still,
vibe.
I would still put
I don't
him
get
down.
that vibe that he's really, like, a shooter like that. He literally relies on the PX zeros and, like...
No, we've seen him using it.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
he kind of relies on robots.
No,
to
I agree.
fight.
I
He's kind of a bitch.
I would still put him down.
I put him down. Prime Hyogoro, they said that Prime Hyogoro, like, they were like, yo, if Prime Hyogoro teamed up with Odin, maybe they would have been able to overthrow Kaido. That doesn't mean shit to me. We get Prime Hyogoro is, like, dope, and he was really fucking it up on the live floor, and that makes him really strong, but, like, definitely not as strong as some of these other demons. Like, he needs to go way down. Ivankov, down.
Yeah.
Kuma, appropriately placed. His fruit is godlike. Jozu needs to go up.
What do you think about Kuma maybe going up? What do you think about that?
Dude, I'm a deep throat Kuma, so you can put him wherever you want.
I would
I'd be okay.
I would
Fruit.
honestly maybe put him in high tier 1 personally.
His
I like
fruit
him
is
a lot.
so cracked. Like,
yeah.
no, you're right. He's actually beating Queen.
Yeah.
He's actually decimating Queen when you think about it.
100%.
What is Queen gonna do? He's so slow. He's actually beating King because
He'll just send him flying through walls.
Tired Marco and crippled Zoro are going to beat King. So yeah, Kuma definitely belongs in like high tier 1. I agree with you, Dylan. Ace is literally a character that has been repaired by Oda and has had to like have his ass saved multiple times in his own novels after the fact. In my headcanon, Ace will always be as shit as he was depicted.
He's like here.
Yeah,
mid-tier 1.
He's in mid-tier 1.
Because these two are in mid-tier 1, and no shot he's beating those two. Inu and Neko, no shot.
Dude, okay, so Ace needs to go way down. Shiryu needs to be in high tier 1, at least.
Yeah.
Lucci is appropriately placed.
Appropriate.
Jack needs to go to high tier 3, at least. Ashura Doji is appropriately placed, because Ashura Doji is defeating Jack and perhaps maybe even Queen on a good day. Like, Ashura Doji's kind of cracked. Mid-tier 1?
What about high tier 3?
Oh, high tier 3. The high tier 3 is fucked.
Yeah,
high tier
this
3
is fucked.
Law needs to go up. No, actually, Law needs to be at high tier 2 at most.
Yeah, I would say you go up to high tier 2 and higher.
Because he's not beating, like, any of the people in high tier 1. Sanji is appropriately...
For now.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he's going to be in a high tier 1.
He'll move up there by the end of the...
Zoro needs to be in, like, limbo tier. Like, the fact that you have him here is so stupid. You see, look, Urouge and Snack effect.
Down. No, actually...
Snack his ass and Urouge's ass. Like,
no.
look...
Compared to the other characters here, they would go down, yeah. No, they would definitely go down. These two literally no diff, like... Jack.
Yeah. Like, in their Sulong forms, bro. So, like, they're destroying them. And also, like, they have claws, they have swords and everything. Like, that's a counter to Urouge. X-Drake...
Yeah, I maybe move him up, maybe keep him there, I don't know.
Like,
I would put him, like, here,
like,
all the way
I
at the
feel
end.
like at most on a good day, like among the dinosaur fruits, like, the best X-Drake could ever do is he could rise up and maybe overthrow and beat Jack. And become an all-star in, like, an alternate universe. Like, that's I don't see him beating Queen.
No.
The fact that Who's Who is going to challenge Queen was the biggest joke.
No, that was so funny. That is so funny, dude.
Fucking
that
joke.
Hilarious.
I remember watching and be like, yo, is Who's Who kind of dope? No, he's just cocky. He's a cocky
No, he's a
bastard.
cocky fuck, yeah.
So, yeah, in mid-tier 1, so, yeah, Neko, Inu...
I'd move them up, honestly.
Apu needs to go down. Kaku, appropriately placed. Kaku's dope.
Yeah.
Kaku's dope. I don't care what y'all say. Beje, I kind of like that for Beje.
Yeah.
Moria...
That's what we know. Yeah.
Moria needs to drop lower just because, like, old Moria's bad.
Old Moria is bad.
He got one shot by Jinbei, and that's worse than Who's Who. Like, so Who's Who is stronger than fucking, like, old washed up Moria.
Yeah.
So that needs to drop, like, maybe Prime Moria. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, I think that's one of the revs. It has to be.
Oh,
that
yeah.
definitely is. Because all the other revs are right next to that person.
Okay, let's just say that that's Bello Betty.
Just appropriate, of course.
And then the rest of the people I really don't give a shit about. Dylan.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, all these
people
people got beat by characters who I don't care about. They're just like executives. Tashigi shit. Carrot needs to be off the list. I don't think she's beating anybody in the low tier.
Senior Pink's great.
Senior Pink is beating Carrot's ass. Like, dude, it took a lot out of Frankie to beat Senior Pink, and Frankie's strong.
Yeah.
So don't diss Senior Pink. Bro.
I'm not dissing him.
Dude, Senior Pink is kind of strong. He's There we go. We looked at 3 One Piece tier lists, and we kind of rated them, and we gave our opinions.
2 of them were shit.
Two of them were laughable. This one is not that bad. I'll give this bloke credit. You don't seem like you're crazy. You just seem like you probably
have some headcanon.
Yeah, like you have some headcanon, and then also you definitely probably put this together before the roof fight. Because I don't think you understand that Kamazo and Killer are 2 different people, and that you haven't seen what Zoro's capable of on the roof. And without seeing that, you don't understand that Zoro's like long since been a first commander level character. Like, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, this is like the first time we've done anything like this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing Dylan.
Of course.
And you're gonna be seeing a lot more of Dylan's PewDiePie looking ass when we go and do the fucking podcast. So we're gonna get him a webcam because we're on break this week. He'll easily have a webcam by the time we go to do the next one. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. It's getting really late. It's like 2 a.m. So I'm gonna turn this fucking camera off so I can allow my friend to go home. With all that being said, if you're enjoying the content you see on the channel, be sure to subscribe. I'd be very flattered if you were to do so. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to slap that MF like button. Leave a comment down below if you think any of our opinions are trash. I mean, they're not. But if you think they're trash, go leave it down in the comments below anyways, because I love comments and I love reading them. They're like literally my favorite thing about YouTube. But with all that being said, we're gonna have to see you guys in the next one. Peace!